from home, got robbed, and almost got my graduation party canceled all in one weekend. So I had just graduated from high school, and my friends, matter of fact, we're just gonna call them friend A and friend B. Friend B had just got a new bag or whatever, and friend A had just got a car, right? Okay, so you're getting where I'm going. Come on. Don't talk about my part. I did this not in front of the mirror. Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Okay. So, friend B had just got a new bag, like I said, and friend A had just got a car. So, friend B was like, I want to use my new bag to go on a trip. And we like, okay, well, when are you trying to go on the trip? And they're like, immediately. What do you mean immediately? Okay. So friend A is like, okay, so yeah, let's do it. I'm down. And so we decide that we are going to pack bags and leave and go to Miami. Mind y'all, I was like, I was a good girl. I didn't really get in trouble until I didn't start getting in trouble until I started I think I was 17 or 18. But that's because I had a lot of freedom when I was young. And then my parents kind of tried to take it back. Not my fault. So, me being me, I went to my mom and I'm like, hey, so we are talking about, I don't even think I said we was going to Miami. I don't think I did. Point being, I told my mom that I was about to go somewhere overnight and stay there. And it was like, I think it was in the city. So, duh, I'm hoping she's going to fall for it. Unfortunately for me, she does not. She doesn't fall for it at all. So she's like, no, you need to be home no later than like 1 or 2. Okay, cool. I'm not coming home. So I decided to tell my friends, like, yeah, she said, okay, I'm gonna go with y'all. Just come pick me up, but don't park at my house. Do not pull up at my house at all. Don't. Don't need them seeing a car. I don't even need them knowing who I'm going with, let alone. So my mom didn't know I packed my bag because I hid it in the garage so I could just walk out and act like I was leaving for the night. So when I left, I was like, okay, bye, see y'all in a little bit. Real smooth, I thought. So I thought. Then we leave. I think we left around like 12. And hold on, I'm stuck. So by the time we really got on the road for real, I think it was probably okay. So yeah, we probably left around 1, maybe closer to 1, and then we got on the road closer to like 2, 3. So my parents were calling me at like 3 in the morning, and I'm like avoiding the phone call. Like I'm literally going to sleep in the car just so I can act like I didn't see the phone ring. We make it to Miami. We make it to Miami. We don't have anywhere to stay. I think we made it to Miami. It was like early morning. So, mind you, we're 18 at the time. 18. So we like, where are we going to be able to stay at the age of 18? Like, so we get on our phones, what we do best. And we finally find that we can stay at the airport. So we do that. We pull up at the airport. Mind you, at the airport, you have to pay to park. You have to pay when you leave. And you have to pay when you come back. So by the grace of God, we are able to check in at the airport. And I think we got like a small discount. It wasn't that big because I think I had my student ID with me and we used that. We ended up getting a 1-bedroom with 2 beds. And then I think that same day when we got there, we went to the beach. Mind you, I still haven't talked to my parents. I still haven't communicated anything to them. I'm not even posting on social media. At this point, I'm a ghost. I'm off the face of the earth. So we end up going out, spending the day, walking around the beach, and then we go meet up with friend B. I think it was one of his friends. We ended up meeting up with them. We went to, why does my hair feel wet? We went to a few stores. Friend B had a meltdown. He was like having a fit the whole time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not going good at all. This trip is not it. literally driven all morning. Then we went to the beach. So you can imagine we're tired, right? Like, we're not trying to do anything. We're trying to rest, right? Like, sun has completely drained us. Not trying to do anything. Immediately hopped in the shower, trying to go to sleep, right? No, wrong. So, friend B decides that they don't want to sit in the hotel room. They want to go out. They want to go out in Miami. We're 18. Yeah, so friend B is a photographer, right? And somebody had hit him on social media, I guess, because they saw we were in Miami and was like, yeah, let's link up. No. So we decide to link up with this random. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, let's chill, let's hang out, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I still have on, like, my pajamas because I thought this was gonna be one of them stops where we, like, can't find anything to do and go back to the hotel. So we go get food, and then random is like, we have, like, this little art, like, thing or, like, music. I don't really know how to explain it to y'all. It was art, it was music, it was loud. That's all I can really explain to you because we never made it there. So random also has friends in another car, right? Separate car from us. He's texting them or whatever. He's sitting in the back seat with me, but like I said, I wasn't even interested in being there, and my gut was just telling me something was not right this whole night. So we end up making it to the destination of where we're going for the little festival thingy, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it was called. I really don't. Once we make it there, we park, and we park on a side street, and it's dark. It's not really many other cars parked there. And then his friends park, and I think they parked a little, like, up in front of us or whatever. So we're not next to each other. So we all start getting out the car. His friends are getting out the car. They're, like, laughing, da 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 da. He walks up to his friends. He walks away from us for a minute, comes back. This is where I wish I could just go back in time and be like, no, I'm not going. So we all are out the car. We start walking. Mind you, his friends are, like, lagging behind and, like, laughing and whatever, da 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 da. So we're walking. Mind you, this is somewhere that they come to all the time. Like, this isn't their first time going, their second time going. They go often. But then random is acting like he doesn't know how to get there. How you don't know how to get somewhere and you go there all the time? That's like me telling somebody I don't know how to get to the Chick-fil-A, the closest Chick-fil-A to my house. Mm-hmm. Like, come on now. So maybe like 20 minutes. I'm not even going to say 20 minutes. We'll say like 15, 20 minutes into this walk. I've had it up to here. Okay? Because I already don't want to be out. I'm tired. Once I'm tired, it's an attitude bound to happen. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. So I'm talking to friend A, and I'm like, look, I'm ready to go back to the hotel. And I said, if y'all don't walk back to this car with me, I'm walking to the car by myself. I'm pissed. So friend A go up to friend B, and they like, all right, she getting an attitude. She ready to go. She don't want to be here no more. Friend B like, why? What? I'm pissed because we're not getting anywhere and we're not having any fun. We're not doing anything. So we start on our walk back to the car. Mind you, I turn around and realize his friends aren't behind us anymore. So we make it back to the car, and something just feels off. Like, something about the whole situation felt off. So we go to get in the car. I realize my purse is missing, and it was on the back seat in the floor. Like, and the windows were tinted. So I'm like, okay, somebody broke into the car. Then, top it off, They broke the glove compartment. Like, you know how you can lock a glove compartment box with your car key? They broke the glove compartment box because it was locked and left the glove compartment in the floor. There was money in the glove compartment. That's why it was locked. The only person who would have known besides us is random, right? My bag was missing. Like I said, the windows were tinted. It was in the floor. You wouldn't have seen it. And it wasn't just any random purse. It was a Fendi bag that my aunt had just given me. So we finally all right. So the only other person in this car who would have known something or known anything was in this car is random, right? So we put two and two together. I immediately freeze all my cards. I am livid because my ID, wallet, everything's gone. Friend A is pissed because they done broke the glove compartment box. They done stole money. It's a lot. And I will give them their props with it. They was real slick with it because one, they disappeared real smooth. Two, when they broke into the car, they didn't break glass. They had went in through the keyhole to unlock the doors, I guess. I don't know how they did it, but you could see clearly somebody had messed with the driver's side key hole, or whatever you want to call it. So we are, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we left random there. We was you gonna have to figure out your own way back. Mm-mm. So, like I said, friend A's money was stolen. My money is stolen. Friend B is the only person with any type of funds right now because I don't have a debit card. I don't have no cash. I don't have nothing. Gone. So, I was trying not to be the friend and be I told you so. So I just kind of got an attitude and I just kind of got in my own little world. I'm ready to get back home at this point. I'm ready to get on the road immediately. Pack y'all bags and let's go right now. So we wait until the morning because we have to check out. And then we realize how we finna get gas to get home? How we finna eat? How we finna do anything? So luckily, friend B is a great friend. Always will be a great friend. Friend B decided we ain't got no other choice but for friend B to pay for everything. So friend B filled up the car. I don't remember if we ate or not. I think we was all just pissed and ready to get back home by that time. I had still yet to communicate with my parents. I wasn't saying anything to my parents until I got back to Georgia. Okay? I didn't have anything to say. What was I gonna say? For one, I was embarrassed because they literally told me not to go, not to do it, and I did it anyway. So it was only right. It was my karma. I had to just take it. So when I say we did the dash coming back, we did the dash. If I'm not mistaken, I think we got pulled over. And when I say I think we made it back really early on Sunday because friend B also had a photo shoot to go to. So as soon as we got back, we went to the photo shoot. We are at friend B's photo shoot. So by this time, I still haven't talked to my parents. I'm still not posting on social media. I think I posted on Snapchat. I think I was posting on Snapchat because I didn't really think anybody would be in communication with my parents that was following me on Snapchat at the time. So after the photo shoot, I get dropped off at home. Everybody's going their separate ways because everybody's still pissed and pooped. When I make it home, nobody is at my house. Thank God, because I wasn't ready to get lectured. I wasn't. Like I said, this is also the same time around my graduation party and everything, so it's not a good time. It's just not a good time. I think my mom came home first. My mom came home with my cousin, and I don't think my mom really said too much to me, and I don't think I really tried to say too much to her. But when my dad got home, yeah, he let me have it, and it wasn't even It was just the fact that I disobeyed them and I did what I wanted to do. And then once I told him, like, hey, I got my stuff stolen, he was kind of like, well, that's what you get. That's what happens. And I'm like, I mean, I guess you're right. Guess you're right. Can't be mad at nobody but myself. I could have just been like, no, I can't go. Or no, I don't want to go. But I wanted to go so bad. Like, at the age of 18, who don't want to go to Miami? Please. But karma did come to bite me in my butt because, like I said, my wallet and everything was stolen and my ID. And at the time, I was working at Whitewaters. So I was driving myself to work. So made it back home. My dad told me I could not drive myself until I got a new ID. So my dad was taking me and picking me up from work. Did not enjoy that at all. Ended up going to get a new ID made. I had the worst attitude of my life when I had to get it done. So it was a mugshot. It was a mugshot. And just like thinking back about how bad that ID was, I never went and got it replaced until I just turned 26 when it expired. Because I was like, why am I going to go to the DMV for no reason? And I just tried to go through my phone and try to find a picture, but I guess it's just not meant for me to show y'all because it was just that bad. So got my new ID made. Then I think my party was like that upcoming week coming up. Yeah. Me and my parents still wasn't talking. We wasn't talking. So for one, if your parents or somebody is probably telling you not to do it, 9 times out of 10, don't do it. Because that situation could have gone so much more left than it did. I could have actually been robbed at like a point or something like that. But luckily, it was just a bag. It's something that could have been replaced. But it's the fact that I wanted to be grown so bad. Being grown is ghetto. Yeah, if I could go back in time, I probably would do that trip again. I probably would. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It was fun. Lesson learned. Yeah. And like I said, I wasn't a bad kid. So that was the first time I like really, really, really disobeyed my parents to that level or that extent. I still can't believe Chick-fil-A changed the recipe on their fries though. I know y'all are probably wondering like, okay, so why'd you almost get your party canceled? Because my parents were so pissed at me. They had just spent all this money getting decorations and stuff together, and I just kind of up and did what I wanted to do. So you know how your parents like they do and do and do and do for you till they can't do for you no more. Yeah, that was one of them times because they was pissed, and I'm like, I mean I get it now that I'm older, but like back then I'm like, what are y'all so mad about? I didn't go out, I didn't commit a crime, I didn't get arrested, nothing bad, but it was just the fact that my parents are really big on my safety. They do not play that. They were the type of parents that wanted me to check in when I got somewhere and when I left from somewhere. So when I did that, they was like, what the fuck? Mind you, by the time my graduation party rolled around, everything was cool. Everybody's cordial. Now we do laugh about this story, but back then we could not laugh at this situation. It was not funny to them. It was funny to me, but it wasn't funny to them.
So she ain't learned shit. In other words, she said she would have did that shit again. So she ain't learned shit, though. I guess the penalty, it wasn't good enough. And I'm trying to see like, damn, how would you penalize an 18-year-old type shit? Like, damn, tell them to get the fuck out. You don't want to tell your kids to get out, but you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like she ain't learned nothing. I guess shit. You feel me? She said she would have did that shit again. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But you know, teenagers, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Them girls, damn, y'all be want to go on them girl trips. Y'all just can't wait to go on them motherfucking girl trips. Y'all goddamn disrespect y'all motherfucking mama. The disrespect your own goddamn mama. Just disrespect them motherfuckers. Just fuck what your parents said. Fuck them motherfuckers, huh? That's what y'all do for them girl trips? God damn. But, yeah, man. That's the new thing, girl trips. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. I'm just trying to see, like, damn, what could you do to an 18-year-old? You gotta tell them to get the fuck out. You know, they 18. Like, well, anything. If I'm paying for anything, I'm stopping it. You know what I'm saying? Like, phone bills, none of that shit. You know, you're gonna have to pay for everything yourself. I'm trying to think of, like, how would you punish this motherfucker? Can't take the car unless I bought it. Oh, that car mine. I'm taking you to school every day and work every day, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That car mine. So I don't know if she bought her own car, but that shit definitely would have been going. I would have been driving that motherfucker. Letting her watch me drive it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want no girl. Shout out to all the parents with girls. I don't want one of them motherfuckers. I need a son. Boom. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And yeah, shit. Graduation canceled. Got robbed. Hey, listen to your parents, people. Peace.